Hello, hello. Okay, so continuation of what we talked about yesterday. Okay, you saw me, or you saw on Workplace say yes, that I posted that graphic and was like, hey, Lamborghini doesn't advertise on TV because their target audience is not sitting at home watching TV. Where are you going to talk to your target audience? Is it on social media? Is it at the gym? Is it at the parks? Where is your target audience hanging out? This isn't rhetorical. Where is your target audience hanging out?
Army groups, British get-togethers.
Where do they hang out?
We hang out with British restaurants that British people own, like tea parties and fish and chip shops, that kind of thing.
Right.
Or mommy groups, we all meet up in the park, do little afternoon lunches, that kind of thing. But that's my target audience. That's what
Exactly. And that's what I want. Where are your target audiences hanging out?
It would be like even the PTA with the school. Also, certain communities have their own group. For example, where I live, starting after, I think they start in June, every Friday, they do a get together in someone's backyard, like it's posted which house it's gonna be at. So that's a good way of getting to know all your neighbors and letting them know you're a realtor.
Your target audience.
That's
Where
my
is,
target audience.
is PTAs?
Because of my niece. See,
Okay.
I live with an 11.
Okay. And you're active in her PTA?
No, my sister. So I guess
Okay.
my sister.
What's your target audience?
It would be like families looking to move on. So that's where I would focus.
Families looking to move where?
Buy their second home.
To
usually.
buy their second home.
Right.
Okay.
Because
So-
they're buying, like our community is more or less like their second home. It may not necessarily be like a first time home buyer.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hanging out with, with PTAs is like families looking to buy their second home. Sure. Hanging out with PTAs, so it's just a monthly events.
Right.
Okay. How can you get the list of the phone numbers and email addresses of that PTA? What do you need to do to get in?
Well, the good thing is my niece's teacher from last year has become a family friend and she's still a teacher.
Okay.
So I'm using her to get in with the parents.
Okay. And you're active in all of the PTA events?
No. We're saying what we should do. That's what I should be doing.
Okay. Now, what's holding you back from doing it?
Nothing, not me. Tracy.
Get out of your own way.
Exactly.
Get out of your own way. Okay, Atticus, where's your target audience hanging out? Working on your target audience?
Well, no, I've got a target audience, but I don't want to put anything out there until I secure it.
Okay,
I'm just working on it.
is it a secret?
No.
Is it the
it's just
FBI?
something- No, it's just a personal thing. I don't like to jinx myself by putting things out there until I actually secure things. That's
Gotcha.
all.
So you're the type of person, you don't want to say anything until it's solidified. I'm the type of person, I like to speak things into existence.
Me too.
So I'm the type of person, I like to say it and then it's gonna happen because it's out in the universe. So you're on the other end of the spectrum on that one. So, which that's okay. That's okay. What you got? How's that list of 10 videos? Since the past 2 weeks. Okay, so Betsy, you emailed me, you were looking for that market update video for Cherokee County. So I don't want you to just post the video. I want you to steal the information and do your own video. That's what I want you to do with it. Okay, doke. What's your target? Where's your target audience hanging out?
I know my target audience is, the HOAs in the few communities around. That's where they're hanging out. I haven't been able to grab all of them yet.
Okay, so you're wanting to get in, so you're essentially doing geofarming? Okay, so geofarming, that's your target audience in a specific handful of neighborhoods. Okay, do you live in one of those neighborhoods? Okay, how active are you in your HOA? You're about to change that, aren't you? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we've identified where those target audiences are hanging out, how to make that social media related. Okay, talk about it. Talk about the things that are happening in your target audience. Like for you, it's British moms hanging out in British places, drinking British tea and eating British food and hanging out with your, British / American kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about it. Talk about it online. Like, hey, you know what? Here's a little sneak peek into my life. This is who I hang out with. These are my people that I hang out with once a week, twice a week, whatever. Mhm. What do you think I'm going to tell you? Post video about it. Post video about it. Do a quick story. If you're worried about people, seeing things for a long time on your Facebook or on your Instagram or even on your TikTok, post it as a story. It'll disappear in 24 hours.
Yeah, I did one of those actually, we went by this, this British woman who lives in, Country Club of the South, so she's got like a $2.5 million house, absolutely amazing. And she held like an afternoon tea, and I had just kind of, did a whole reel of the afternoon tea, us all together and what it consists of and stuff, and that got tons of views compared to anything else that I really do. And I had put the Great British Bake Off music behind it, and I think it was that like drew people in.
So for that, using a trending audio absolutely makes sense. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of times whenever I'm posting on our Century 21 Instagram and Facebook, I don't look for the trending music because I don't care if somebody in Timbuktu who clicked on that trending audio watches our video. I care about people here in the Roswell area, so I'll tag our location in Roswell, or I'll tag it in Roswell or in Alpharetta. I'll tag, Fulton County, etc. So those people here will see it. Okay, so you could, but you posting your, that audio that's, I guess trending in
The
UK.
it was trending. It might have been because it was when the latest season was on Netflix, maybe so it was because of that. But it was trending and it did get quite a few views on it.
So for those views, how can we turn those views into dollar signs?
Well, that's it. I mean, like when I'm looking at the views and stuff, obviously it's just random people. You don't know where they're from. You don't know if they even live around here, and like.
And how can you find them?
Well, you say to search them on Facebook and stuff like that, but then everything is not like I've personally never ever seen one email address on Facebook. It's never been there for me. Even the people that I know that their email addresses are not there, so I can't capture them to put them into my CRM. You know what? There's never an email address. I don't know
So
if I'm missing something.
what you can do is hold some sort of context where you use a Google form to collect first name, last name, phone number, and email address. So some sort of context, like, hey, so for you, you're looking for other British restaurants to go and check out that you might not know about.
Right, yeah.
So post about it. Hey, I'm, running I'm looking for the top most nominated British restaurants in the North Atlantic area.
Yeah.
Go to this Google form and fill it out. And I'm going to go check out these places. It's interactive. People like to be interactive on social media behind the computer screen.
Yeah.
So sure, they'll go in and they'll fill in their phone number and email address on their on a Google form, but they're not going to post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
If they don't want their email address out there.
Right.
So run a contest, use a Google form, do a little contest. It's like, hey, for also for You could do it to where the top 5 most voted restaurants or hangout places. You to do a business spotlight video with them
Yeah.
and talk about it. You're like, hey, you know what? The British moms are coming and we're gonna have lunch at the place on this Saturday, etc. And then do that for the top 5. And then for anybody who sent in a a nomination, say, I'm gonna take everybody's name, put them into a hat, and you're gonna get $20 to, to the top ones. Yeah. So that's how you can make it interactive, and you collect all of their email addresses, and you didn't say anything about you working in real estate.
Yeah, true.
All you did was sometimes in the video, you may or may not have your Century 21 name tag on because you just got off of work.
Yeah.
So you just got in from the office and you just still happen to have your name tag on. And then in the next clip in that video, you don't, you're in a different outfit. So that's how you could collect the email addresses on by using Google, because people trust Google more than they do Facebook
That's great.
sometimes. What kind of contest are you gonna run, Jay?
Probably not. I'm not
Okay.
interested in doing some of these. I think email, I have a bad opinion.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Mhm.
I think it's ineffective. Like lenders who have me on their email campaigns.
I get a lot
I
of
don't-
them.
Never, not one time ever, when I meet a lender, I say, oh,
I'm so glad I got your newsletter.
Yeah.
it's so odd. And I don't, it's probably just me.
But you know
I
who
just
they
think social
are.
media is more effective and current and available and interactive.
I agree.
and Easy and all of the things like that. I don't even think email goes into real estate until you're like, have to communicate with them in writing.
Mhm.
Like it's more formal.
I agree.
I'm more of an informal.
With the Google Forms, you can collect their phone numbers.
Well, I'm not necessarily gonna be texting them though either.
Yeah, you might.
Or
It's a way to
maybe-
fill up your
maybe
CRM.
that-
Mhm.
yeah, that-
That thing. It always cracks me up when people are going like, yes, this is from our CRM. I'm like, yes, it is. Those are my initials. I am CRM. You get that information from me. It cracks me up. People are like, yes, this is for CRM. I'm like, thank you.
See, there you go. I'll be sending you the budget.
Sounds good.
When you say like tag the, whatever the city or location, you just mean do a hashtag and the city's name?
No, tag the location. So are you talking on Facebook?
Yeah,
So on Facebook, there's that red little pinpoint.
I'll take your word for it. So that sometimes I see things, sometimes I don't.
Okay, so whenever you go to do a post,
Mhm.
you put in your picture, you have the description at the top that you typed in.
Yeah,
At the bottom, there's going to be a handful of different options.
Yeah.
One of them is the little red location symbol. You click on that and you can type in like Roswell, Georgia, and you can tag your photo, your post in Roswell, in Alpharetta, in the town that you want it to be at. You could also tag specific locations like Dairy Queen.
really.
What's funny is when they comment back. Like in the spring at the Vienna station, they have like two books. And one day, like I posted all these pictures. And I did myself and then commented back. Thank you for sharing. You full pictures, Jay.
So, for tagging like big businesses and things, that's how I have a boot sponsor now. So I don't have to pay for my boots anymore. If they're from that company, if they're from that boot company, but it's because I consistently tag the Instagram account in my pictures. And it got to the point where they reached out and said, hey, can we use your picture on our, for our products side? So whenever somebody goes to that piece in Instagram, they're like, oh, click on this if you want to buy these certain boots or whatever. And so I was like, yeah, sure. So it's free advertisement for me.
You're an influencer. That's what that is.
That's, yeah, yeah, on a small scale, on a very small scale. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you.
I know a real estate agent in New Jersey who she did that, and now I don't even see, I'm not saying to do this, but I don't even see real estate videos about her anymore. She's doing Walmart and Amazon, and I mean, and she's getting all of this, she's getting paid for doing it.
And I'm sure it's boosting her real estate career because people know her from all of her advertisements on social media. But whenever they go to her page, they're like, oh, she's a real estate agent. Whether they're looking to buy or sell a house right then or not, doesn't matter. Because your friend is going to need houses to sell later on, right? So they know her name, they know her face. They already feel like they know her, like her, and trust her because of social media. And from there, that's going to yield business on her real estate side. So, but what I was saying on tagging bigger companies, like say you like Whataburger liked one of my videos as well, because I tagged them in it because we did a dance there at one of their locations. And I tagged them in it and they came back and they liked it and then they shared it on TikTok. Cool. So, then I did the same thing for Holiday Inn, and Holiday Inn now knows who I am, the hotel chain. So if you're walking through a certain business, absolutely tag the parent company as well. If you're walking through Walmart, tag Walmart. If you're at Chick-fil-A, tag Chick-fil-A.
It's possible to write on all posts and tag.
You can do that.
Is it possible?
Yeah, edit, you can tag the location. And then what I would say for to boost your comments
Yeah.
is comment at Walmart, at Chick-fil-A, at Dairy Queen. Do it as a comment instead of, so like your old posts,
Yeah.
do it as a comment, but moving forward, go ahead and tag them in the actual picture itself.
So for the old post, you say go back and like hashtag Walmart? Or-
No, not hashtag,
or just tag the
at.
location? Oh, okay.
Yeah, at, so you tag the business itself, you tag the account, not the hashtag.
Okay.
So just put that in the comments.
Put it as a comment.
So anybody else could do the same thing on my post? Okay. No.
Got another couple of minutes, what else you got? You look like you're withholding
Taking
opinions.
all the things that you're telling us and that we've been doing, we've been going over, for my son's, journey to the NFL. Like literally the schools we want him to be recruited by, like literally every place he wears.
Yep. Yep, so everything that I've been doing for not even a year in my red boot stuff, that's what I've been teaching here. And now, because we've got the group huddles like this now, I now get to reach more of you. Because all the information that I have gained along the way, I now get to share more of it. Instead of just one-on-one, I get to share more of the information.
It's actually like it's a.
I've proven that it works
it's a
with
real life
consistency.
experience.
Yep. What else you got? Just lots of smiles, that's all.
And I'm gonna say, because I'm probably the social media folks, business card has been my, and my the previous job I did was always with my account. So to tag the location, you put at Walmart or at Chick-fil-A?
No, tagging a location and tagging a profile is completely different.
Okay,
So you're tagging yourself in a town. So you can tag your location, but you can also tag a person or an entity to that same post. So you can tag a location and a person or an entity in the same post. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay.
And how would you do that? I mean, like.
For, yeah, for which account? Or for which channel?
I guess, basically. Okay. Oh, and check in, okay. Okay.
When you are, say example.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, so that's the location, and then how do you tag, like a business, like within that time?
You click on either the little person, or you can tag your location at the business too. So if you're at Chick-fil-A, tag that or tag your location at Chick-fil-A.
Okay, okay.
Anything else? No?
You might need to. You browse over that again. I don't think I get it. I see the tag and comment.
Uh-huh.
Oh, tag and collaborate. But
No,
it's
you can-
not-
Yeah, no, if you collaborate, that means that they can go in and edit your post.
So I don't see like the location that I can tag. Once the post is already there. Create that. Assuming on a new one, I might be able to see. that.
On which platform are you on?
On Facebook, right?
Okay, sometimes it'll have like the picture and then it'll say add location down at the bottom corner.
Okay.
If it doesn't, don't even worry about it. Just moving forward. Yeah, so you don't have to go back and do every single post that you've ever done.
I would like to some of them, though. I think it's worth it since I missed that whole concept of tagging location and stuff before.
Mhm. Well, just do 2 or 3 a day. You don't have to do them all in one sitting. Just do 2 or 3 a day if the option is available. If it's not, it's okay too. All right, anything else? No? All right,
Bunch of questions later, sure.
okay.
It's just a-
Practice with what you've got now, and then we'll build on top.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't have to have all of the information all in one sitting. Take one little nugget of what you've learned and take that moving forward. And then another little nugget, take that moving forward. So not everything that we talk about in here is going to pertain to you and to your business. And that's okay. I try to make it relevant to everybody's business, but sometimes it's not going to be. You're welcome.